Working without wilting. The ultimate value of your work is a reflection of the fact that God too is a worker. Whatever kind of work you are called to do, it will probably occupy a large proportion of your life. Work is an important part of God's economy. It is part of what you were created to do, and will be part of what you do in heaven. Work has an intrinsic value. The Bible has a lot to say on the subject of our work. Being a Christian involves being set to work, especially in the work of the gospel. Paul's letter to the Romans ends with greetings to a list of people. In it, he places great emphasis on the value of their work. Elsewhere Paul writes, "We were not idle when we were with you, nor did we eat anyone's food without paying for it. On the contrary, we worked night and day, laboring and toiling so that we would not be a burden to any of you. We did this, not because we do not have the right to such help, but in order to make ourselves a model for you to follow." Paul was probably the most effective servant of Christ who ever lived, but he was not in full-time ministry. He was a tent maker earning his own keep. Work is one of the ways in which you imitate God. As God labored in creation, so we are to do the same. David set to work. He constructed buildings for himself. He called together the leaders and set them to work. There is no divide between the sacred and the secular. Worship was at the heart of all that they were to do. David gave instructions about the work of worship. They were appointed to minister before the ark of the Lord, to make petition, to give thanks, and to praise the Lord, the God of Israel. King David joined in the worship, dancing and celebrating. David praises and thanks the Lord for what he has done. His wonderful acts. The wonders he has done. He recounts the great work of the Lord and calls the people to worship the Lord in the splendor of his holiness. God is at work. We see this right from the start of the Bible. He was at work in creation. By the seventh day God had finished the work he had been doing, so on the seventh day he rested. He not only creates the world, he sustains and redeems it. Work really is one of the ways in which you imitate God.